Our approach to multimedia in glass is that we'll start with a basic idea of a piece. In the example of the faces, I'll start with a photograph which will inspire me, and I'll look at the various details in the photograph and say that I want to incorporate that in my piece. It's part of the World Faces series. It's frit painted glass with hand picked shells that are then strung onto the glass. I fuse hooks into the glass and attach the shell. I used acrylic elements. In this example I have in his eye, which is clear, but when you put some light behind it, it gives a sparkle, and as you change the direction, it changes the color. This is the second in the series called World Faces 2. Both these faces are from Papua New Guinea. The first face was from North Papua New Guinea. This face is from South Papua New Guinea. They still practice tribal facial painting and use incredible colors. You can see that this piece has diacrylic elements in the eyes. They also used iridized glass for the pupils, which allows the effect of the piece to follow you with its eyes. The flower up in this part is diacrylic glass, which again changes color. There's 3 different types of diacrylic glass in that section. The necklace pendants are woven fabric, hemp, and handmade beads. I did all the work on this piece also. I made the beads and wove the hemp. I really think that glass needs to be explored because it's generally seen as such a smooth surface, but when you look at it, you actually have a feeling of depth and texture, and you can achieve that with different things in glass.
I'm Duane. I'm the other half of the Molten Gecko Glassworks, and I specialize mostly in cold glass, which is stained glass work, but I also do some hot glass work. This plate is called 1000-Fold Meditation, and it's a beautiful mauve color with a very light rim around the edge and painted with a very thin line paint, and then a dichroic center. It's supposed to be the peaceful and make you feel like you're just in a meditative state as you're looking at it. In a lot of our work, we try to include natural elements. In this case, we have a natural nautilus, pearlized nautilus shell. This piece is called Water of Life. The water pouring out of the shell reminded me, actually it was the blue piece of glass that made me think of doing this piece, the life-giving force of the ocean. The shell is an actual nautilus shell. It's been sliced in half, and the outer edge of it has been polished, highly polished, to show the mother of pearl on the inside, so it's called a pearlized nautilus shell. This piece is called Solomon's Triangle, and it refers to the ancient story of Solomon capturing the demons within the circle, within the triangle, and commanding the demons to do his bidding. It has in the interior, this is a chunk melt, where chunks of glass are put together within a flower pot and melted down to create that design. The crystal is a Swarovski Austrian crystal, leaded crystal glass, and this pink glass is made by the Kokomo Opalescent Glassworks company. They're the oldest glass makers in the United States. They actually made glass for Tiffany, and this particular piece is done in the Tiffany copper foil style. To create the pot melt or the chunk melts, we have to fire the glass to about 1500 degrees. You know, that's 1,500 degrees, which is a little more than your normal August day down here. But it's done in a kiln, much like a pottery kiln that most people have seen. And our kiln is in our workshop. It's where we got our name, Molten Gecko. We came out one day and saw the gecko running across the top of the kiln, and we said if he stays there very long, he'll be pretty molten.